Alright, what up YouTube? AbramSF here bringing you Run Race 3D, the new tournaments that they have. It goes in like a 24-hour cycle. They have 4 different maps at 4 different levels for 24 hours. And you can wager a certain number of coins in order to get a certain number of coins as reward. Let's talk about tour number 1, and let's just go through tour number 1. So for tour number 1, you have to beat 3 different computer opponents. They're not actually too difficult to beat the computer opponents. I say that as I'm losing right now, but if I do my special jump, then we're all good. And one of the things I totally forgot to do at the beginning of this race, for all these races, your opponents never jump right at the beginning. So if you can jump right at the beginning of a race, you can completely jump out in front right at the beginning. I switched out to Morty from Aang. And of course, after every race, there's an ad, so let's just skip past that. Going in the next one, jumping right at the beginning. Just get a little bit out in front. Wow, that's some good jumping. I swear, the computer got better since I played it like last night. Oh, dang. I gotta get a little bit faster here. And beat. Ha. Man, it was so easy to beat the opponent. I guess if you win too many of these in a row, they start really upping the CPU level against you. Because, I mean, they were struggling to get up this wall yesterday when I was playing this. And now they're, like, launching up it super fast. Man, you gotta not screw up once when you're playing against the computer here. But we can pull it off. Yeah, go Morty. Alright, so let's go on to tour number 2. So some of these tours, they unlock at different levels. The only way I know that is that this one, it unlocks at level 50. And I was only at level 49, so I just had to beat one more, and then I could unlock this. But there's other levels probably that you need to get to in order to unlock these other tours. So let's go on to tour 2. Once again, all these are set up where you have to beat 3 people in order to actually win, or you lose your entrance fee. And, yep, for some reason, the CPU will, like, always fall down that hole. And I don't know what's up with the programming for this, but that hole really puts you at a disadvantage. So let's jump through this level. I was going to talk about how to defeat these levels, but I mean, honestly, they're only available for like another 10 hours before they switch to some other levels. So you kind of just have to look at the level layout before you play the level to get an idea of how to beat the level, and hopefully have enough coins to screw up like at least once. So one of the things I did before I going to the harder difficulties on here for higher wagers is made sure I had enough coins to at least play it twice so I could screw up once. Actually didn't screw up at all. I won all of the races on my first try, but definitely keep that in mind, because if you go from like 5,000 coins to 0 coins because you lost the 5,000 one, then it's going to take a lot of races to get back to that, because you'll have to do like the 10 coins for 100 like 10 times before you can get to the 1,000 coins. Oh, they jumped off early. That's a new one, but they fell down the hole. And it would take a long time to get back. So if you get to the higher wager levels, just do them a couple times once you get good at the race. And yeah, we're stepping in the air. Anyway, just do them enough times so you can at least lose once, so you can try to get better at the race. So try to play ones that you're good at a few times to rack up enough coins so you don't have to worry about losing out on them if you do mess up one of the new races. Oh, this guy's right on my tail. I swear, he's actually a little bit faster than me. Oh, are they like copying me? They're not falling down this time. Oh, this is tight. No way. Oh, dang, I got quiet because I was really not wanting to lose that. I mean, do they have to have an ad after every single race? Anyway, just think about that when you're making the game. Think about maybe cutting down on the number of ads. Maybe not after every single race. Jumping on the pole, jumping back off, falling down here, just bouncing back up. Those things you grab on, they're like trapeze things, are just so slow. If you get one that you're actually really good at, that you can just completely dominate like this one, I would definitely recommend playing it as over and over as many times as possible to rack up a ton of coins to unlock everything in the game. Actually, the one that's 5,000 coins is really, really easy for me too. So I did rack up quite a few coins just trying to win that one as many times as possible. This one's so quick. I really hope the races are as easy for you as they are for me, because it is great for trying to unlock everything in the game. They added a whole bunch of new skins, like pumpkin heads and stuff like that, people with shark outfits. And one of the things that did disappoint me is that you can't have your different body types on each of those, because I just unlocked all the body types. We got a ton of coins. So many coins, I could finally get all the body types that I wanted to get. But that's one of the coolest things about this game, was getting the different body types. I mean, I wouldn't be able to have Morty without this body type, really, because perfect body type for Morty. But yeah, no, you can't do the Scarecrow without just getting the normal body type. You can't get like a buff Scarecrow if you wanted one. Let's finish this off, win the race. Once again, they just don't know how good bouncing up here is instead of going on the trapeze. So it doesn't matter how good the CPU is, how perfectly they do everything, they're just not doing the optimal route. So if you can find one of these routes where the computer is programmed to just not go the fastest way, that's definitely the best route to do. All right, now we get to the 5,000. All right, if you haven't actually unlocked this one yet, because you haven't get to level 50, get on it, because this is huge for unlocking everything in the game. The last one, going through the four, it says 4 difficulty, and I mean, it kind of means it. It wasn't actually too difficult the first time I did it, but once again, once you start doing really good in this game, the CPU starts getting really, really good. But too bad for them. This is like my course. This is my favorite course actually in the game. I loved running this one when I first was trying to figure out the optimal routes for each one of these tracks. This was like the one where I figured out how to perfectly do pretty much everything on this route. Just completely destroying them, going through the race. Let's get to the semifinal. Here we are at the semifinal versus Lover. I wish they had like cooler looking stuff. Like I wish all my enemies, why couldn't they randomize like the skins that they have against their enemies? They have so many different combinations for enemies you could have in this game, for different kind of looks you could have in this game. I really wonder why they don't have more enemies that look different. They all kind of are just different colors. Like they could have so many more different opponents that you race against when you're playing this game. Up, he's getting closer. Let's try bouncing right there. Nope. Messed it up again. Wasn't a perfect bounce. But you only run through twice. It's not like the normal races where you run through 3. So let's finish it off with our, just yellow character, Brian. And no, you're not playing against real people. You can always put your phone on airplane mode to be able to figure that out. There's some really cool courses they added to the game. I'm surprised they only used some of their really old courses to start off this whole challenge thing. But they did, and those are the ones I'm really good at. So I was able to just completely dominate. And, oh, Mario Maker level on YouTube. All right. Oh, that was a bad bounce. Such a bad bounce. But we're going to finish it off. Done. And those are all the tournaments. Of course, you're not going to get the same races as I did, but good luck unlocking them all. Hopefully, these tips and tricks will help you get as many coins as possible and unlock all the things, all the skins you want to unlock and dances you want in the game. I wanted to unlock the pirate, so let's just unlock the pirate. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course, thank you for watching. Peace.